Hello everyone, my name is What You Really Don't Care What My Name Is, and today I'm going to be talking about Brock Lesnar, SmackDown moving to Tuesday night, and the whole weird segment with Matt and Jeff Hardy. I'll try to get as much detail as possible for you guys, because right now I'm going through some allergy problems, so hopefully this video goes well. Anyways, let's talk about Brock first. Now, for those that don't know this, Brock Lesnar was asked to go to UFC to fight in the UFC 200 event they're having, and Brock accepted. He asked WWE for permission, and they let him, and now Brock's going back to fight. And I'm looking forward to it. Brock said he'll be back to wrestle at SummerSlam, so hopefully that goes well too. And for those that didn't know this, Brock Lesnar actually went to UFC to fight years ago. But during his final time there, he was suffering through an illness that left him in unhealthy conditions. So because of that, Brock Lesnar left UFC and went back to WWE. And now Brock is in much better condition. He's much healthier. He's much more vicious than he was before. And this will make the fight between him and whoever they put him against for their UFC 200. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I would bring this up about CM Punk, but really, who cares at this point? I mean, Punk, he was there in UFC for 2 years. He was training there. He had all this opportunity to have that back surgery that he claimed he needed for a long time now, and finally got it this year. But because of the back surgery, wait, was this year or I think it was this year or last year? Either way, I really don't care. It's very forgettable. It's very forgettable. Punk's become very forgettable now. Because this guy, he was one of the biggest names in WWE. He went to UFC. It was very cool to hear that, but then it just started to die down because he hasn't gotten in that ring to fight. So at this point, who really cares? Brock Lesnar going back to fight, that's pretty cool. It's much better than Punk. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Much less than Punk actually fighting, because the day that he finally does get in that octagon and fight, I predict he's gonna get his ass kicked. Let's move on now to SmackDown moving to Tuesday night in July. It's going to be live. They're no longer going to do tapings, for what I understand. It's going to be live, and I think that's pretty cool. Just like the WWE draft they're going to do, because look at the roster right now. It is too big. The main roster is too big. You got to cut it in half and split it up into two brands again. That way, the two brands can help develop their young talent, create some new stars, and help them carry their brands. Just like what they did years ago. They did create some stars. Some of them got over, and they went to the other brands, and they got over there too. So hopefully they do the same thing for these young guys that are coming over. And it'll give everyone opportunities. But does this mean we're going to have two world titles? No. I don't think right now you should split the title into two. Just take time. Take your time, build it up, and let's see what we've got. And this is also kind of bad for TNA, because they're on Tuesday nights on their channel, because their replay shows are no longer going to be on the weekend. They got canceled, so they only have one show on Tuesday. And with all the tapings they do, it's a lot that they put on their talents. But even so, I think they will do fine. But if SmackDown does well on their very first show, it's gonna look bad for them. So I hope it better not go well, but I hope it does. SmackDown's first live show goes well, and they'll give us something to talk about. All right, now we get to the last segment, where we have Jeff Hardy visiting his brother, Sweeney Todd Matt Hardy, because of the hair. I mean, I'll leave the link for what I'm talking about below, so you guys know what I'm talking about, or at least above. Either way. But anyways, Jeff goes to visit his brother so that he can sign the contract for their Slammiversary match. And then we see Matt Hardy with his hair all crazy, a little white right on his hair, and he's acting very squirrely. He looks like Sweeney Todd, except he's not as crazy as Johnny Depp. Look, I'm just thankful for that. But anyways, the whole segment was weird. I mean, Matt acting the way he was, and Jeff trying to be the serious one. Like, what the hell's going on here? I thought the Willow segment was weird, but this was even weirder. And then Matt lures Jeff to this warehouse where they have their ring, I guess for their Omega shows. I think that's the promotion they have. But anyways, they go there. Rebby, Matt's wife tricks Jeff when she throws what appears to be their baby, but instead it's just a fake. Matt Hardy takes them out, puts them through a table, and it's just the whole thing is weird. I don't really understand what's going on here. This is such a weird segment. At the same time, I'm laughing. I'm laughing my ass off at this because I have no idea what they're doing with their two main event guys and just putting them in this weird ass segment. I actually thought this was a comedy segment, but no, it's not. They were trying to make it serious. But how can you take it seriously? The way Matt is acting, the way the way his hair looks, and the way Jeff is trying to talk to him, like he's it was always the other way around. Matt was always the sane one, and Jeff always seemed like the off crazy one. So now the roles is reversed, but it seems so weird. I I for the life of me could not understand what's going on. Uh, but yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about the four shows we're gonna have this month. ROH's show, Slammiversary, TNA show, NXT, and WWE's Money in the Bank. I'm just going to talk about all that. But right now, Brock going to UFC, that's cool. The SmackDown going to Tuesday night and the draft happening, that's cool. Man, Jeff Hardy, sorry. Hilarious. Very hilarious moment. Even though they try to make it serious. If you guys have a different opinion about this whole thing, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. And I'll be here next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Take care. See you all next time.